What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Great Ace Attorney Chronicles with an actual lawyer. I'm your host, Zach, joined by our voice actor, Wes.
Hello.
And our actual lawyer, Pridge.
Good evening.
If you like the show, you can catch it live on twitch.tv/SaveDataTeam every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If not, no worries. It goes up as an edited VOD the very following Monday and Tuesday. But hey, if you enjoy this, maybe check out some of our other stuff. Also, check out etsy.com/shop/SaveDataTeam because there we have merch, which includes a lot of Anytown, Ohio related merch if you enjoy the bar exam questions. And if you just want to show your support for us, maybe head over to patreon.com/SaveDataTeam as well. We really sincerely appreciate y'all watching and enjoying our content and supporting us however you do. But without further ado, let's get back into the game.
I think his head was buried in his hands when we left off. Oh, no, it's on the desk.
It's on the desk.
Last time, Ryunosuke died.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
So with Kazuma dead and Ryunosuke dead, only Susato could be the lawyer.
Yes, finally.
Finally.
Susato activated her spirit bomb, and the many people from the gallery gave her energy. Okay, Ryunosuke, wake up.
Sorry, I was really tired.
Did
Did something bad happen?
That was it. The last juror's decision. Susato pulls out a small Bible.
Our Japanese father, who art in heaven. According to this encyclopedia of British law, when all members of the jury have concluded that the defendant is guilty, court proceedings are suspended and the presiding judge will deliver the final verdict and sentence. In other words, you're fucked.
No!
That's what it says here.
The final verdict.
It's the final verdict! Thank you for picking that up. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck this book.
ow. Damn, that's my hand.
Paper cut.
Why would I do that? There's a footnote, though.
A footnote?
Yes, somebody drew a little picture of a foot in my book.
God damn it.
All 6 members of the jury are now in agreement in this case.
His bow is somehow more ostentatious than Edgeworth's, which is wild.
It has a full extra step to it.
Yeah, it does.
It's left, right, forward, and down.
Yeah, it's like he goes to choreography classes for his how to bow in court.
No, that's what he's doing. He's practicing his ballet technique. He's doing bar work.
Pantran, if you can get the model for Van Zeeks and just get him doing a dance, I would love to make that our post-credit sequence.
First position, second position, third position.
Just Van Zeeks doing a
pirouette.
A pirouette, exactly.
Grand jeté and
Fun
plie.
fact, I actually broke my foot doing a grand jeté in a dance audition. That's a story for another life.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, that fucking sucked.
We're just airing out all of Zach's dirty laundry today.
That sucked ass. I was so embarrassed I broke my foot in a fucking dance audition. I'm not a bad dancer on the dance
Everybody
floor.
was talking about it too.
Oh, I'm sure they were. Nobody breaks their foot in a dance audition. That's embarrassing. And I had a summer stock job, like theater job lined up, and I had to call them and be like, "Hey, my foot's broken until this date. Can I still come do this job?" And they were like,
"Oh
no, you're fired."
Oh no, what happened? Is everything okay? Were you rescuing someone? Were you
How did it
performing
happen?
some heroic deed? What happened?
And Dark Angel
Okay,
also chewed 100 bits, saying usually you're not asked to break a leg until after the audition. Hey, I don't want to jump down your throat, Dark Angel Law. I've heard that joke about 1 billion times in my life now. Thank you. But you're right. It is a very fair joke to make.
Damn.
Okay. Sorry. Also, JT Elias says that's about the equivalent of how Kazuma died. God damn it.
Got him. Got him. Pour one out for the boy.
Sorry. All right.
Allow me to convey my respect for your swift and righteous decision.
According to the laws of this country, I will now conclude the trial by delivering my final verdict. I trust there are no objections.
Miss Susato, tell me just one thing.
Oh, yes?
You were in the middle of saying something before.
The fuck was that?
The footnote in your Encyclopedia of British Law. However, comma, the defense ellipses. What did it say next?
Oh, yes, of course. One moment.
You put the book away.
If the defense agrees to eat so much whole that it impresses the judge, they may
God
be
damn
allowed to
it.
continue. I don't listen. I'm trying to save face after the embarrassing story of me breaking my foot. Y'all, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Grasping at straws.
You grasping at holes. When all members of the jury have concluded that the defendant is guilty, court proceedings are suspended, and the presiding judge will deliver the final verdict and
You didn't need
sentence.
to, you didn't need to repeat
just
this
said
part.
that.
Susato.
Yeah, no, Susato, I said after that, you dumb.
Then the footnote says, however, the defense interrupts again. Has the right to demand a summation examination of the jurors at this point.
Now, Pridge, is this?
I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm doing it.
Okay. Is he gonna smack his face?
Oh, you're right. He's gonna smack his face like 5 times.
Summation? Examination?
Objection!
A summation examination.
We weren't talking to you.
Sorry, I wanted to be included. Sometimes I feel left out.
It's very lonely being a sexy vampire.
From which century has that tome you have there been resurrected? Judging from the binding, I would say that book is at least 50 years old. Any modern text on British law wouldn't even give such an antiquated procedure a mention. It's a relic, long forgotten, and certainly no longer practiced. So you're out of luck.
Oh.
I like that he shugs his armband up a little bit higher. What even is it, Miss Susato?
Yeah, when he deflates like that, his arm loses muscle, so it starts slipping down. And then when he sits up, he starts flexing to hold it in place. He has to flex all the time to hold it in place, and when he forgets to, it slides down.
This so-called summation examination.
Oh, one moment, and
Stop
I'll
putting
read
the
about
book
it.
away if you're just gonna need to keep getting it out. Just place it on the desk in front of you.
You would demand the right to a procedure before you even understand what it entails. Typical Nipponese.
Oh, that's a
Dang.
clear-cut racist.
That's a ding.
Yeah, okay.
Ahem. All right, Mr. Naruhodo, I think I understand. It seems that under this procedure, we would be able to appeal to the members of the jury.
To do what exactly?
I'm not sure what that word means. Maybe it means we tear their flesh from their bodies. Like an orange peel. appeal to them to change their leaning and reverse their decisions. And it says here that if successful, the proceedings of the trial must be resumed. We're going to change their heart.
Make
Change
them,
them hard.
make them reverse their decisions.
Yes, in times gone by, barristers would use a summation examination to attempt to influence the jury's decision.
I love that even the judge is like, nobody does this anymore. Don't do this. Come on. It's this whole thing. Fucking these young kids.
I have reservations at
Cheeky
frickin' what's the British?
Nando's.
At Cheeky Nando's. Can we wrap this up?
Out with the boys, cheeky Nando's. If it's not cheeky, you didn't go. Gotta make sure it's a cheeky Nando's.
I was hoping this would be a one and done. But that procedure became something of a formality with no practical benefit, really, so it rather fell out of use.
I wonder why.
Because it was devoid of purpose. Changing just one member of the jury's mind would be hard enough, let alone several. No self-respecting defense barrister would even assert his right to try in this day and age.
Well, we're in luck. I have no self-respect.
Gotta go that track.
Still, I don't see any mention of the procedure actually being formally revoked.
What are you suggesting?
What do you think we're suggesting?
I don't know. What do you think I think you're suggesting?
I'm suggesting that, although it may be antiquated and largely forgotten, it isn't yet extinct.
Get fucked.
What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo?
I mean, yeah. The other solution is we go back to Japan, Susato. So I don't fucking like.
It's sort
So,
of bit or lose, so
What time is that reservation? And is there
Is
extra
there
room for one more?
So how good
Hell
is the
yeah.
food at Nando's, Your Honor? A summation examination, our last possible option. Do we assert our right to carry it out, or admit defeat? I mean, come on, like y'all. I get we wanna make the jokes, but like, come on.
about it.
This is too much even for us.
assert our right. And then
You gotta
assert-
fight
and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
assert
yeah.
our
Slammed it.
left.
to party!
I love that song. The Beastie Boys actually hate that song. This isn't relevant.
Because because that song is supposed to be insulting party culture, and everyone took it as an anthem for party culture.
Yeah.
And nothing makes an artist hate their song more than when everyone misunderstands
When
it.
everyone interprets it ironically.
Right.
They got the LMFAO crowd on board, and then they're
It's
like,
damn
the,
it.
It's like Are We Human or Are We Dancer? The fucking band hates when you're like, that lyric doesn't make any sense. Why did you write it? You wrote a bad song lyric. Just admit to it. It's funny though. It's a catchy song.
No, it's deep. We wrote it when we were really inspired. Shut up.
The defense wishes to assert its right to a summation examination, my lord.
Objection.
I love how extreme his objection is.
Objection! London is the capital city of the most powerful nation on earth.
Okay.
We have a duty to the world to exemplify the very highest standards of judicial procedure. Summation examinations are an embarrassment that should remain buried.
Objection.
You're an embarrassment that should be buried.
Oh,
Got
oh, oh!
But if it's all right, it's all right. I believe it could prove vital in this trial.
The defense's petition is perfectly valid.
Thank you, Your Honor.
the court will proceed with the summation examination. So, all members of the jury will be asked to explain on what grounds they have reached their decision.
On this ground, right here.
On what grounds? You must all justify your decisions and explain why you believed the defendant to be guilty.
Well, my lord, you're rather putting us on the spot.
This is most irregular. No mention was made of this before.
I should mention right now, Jonathan in the chat does say, what if this was a real thing in the legal system? Do you have any comments on that, Bridge? Of like, if you had to ask the jury specifically why.
Why? Each member.
Because obviously, like, a jury's opinion is private.
Jury deliberations are closed doors, so it
Yeah.
sort of runs completely contrary to how we believe juries should operate. Juries don't really ever have to explain why they believe something. Their deliberations are between each other behind closed doors. So it sort of flies.
Juries still have to be unanimous, though, right?
Yeah, in most situations, yeah. In criminal cases, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I see this being, you could argue like, oh, well, it's trying to prevent people from making biased decisions by asking them point blank, why did you make this decision?
Mm-hmm.
But also,
That
it
should
could
have
be
been
very
weeded
bad.
out.
Well, also, you can just you put pressure on people, and when they're forced to defend
Yeah.
themselves, they can get defensive and then be like, I don't know.
Because
And then
I
it
said
just-
so.
Yeah, and then it just makes it messy. And a defense lawyer could also twist words around and do some shit to make people feel stupid or
I imagine
pull
this would
things out of
also
them.
bog down a lot of trials.
Yeah, so it would make them.
Already longer than they are.
I don't really hold with all this justifying lark.
Great, thank you. That seems to have thrown the jurors off.
Thank you for your contribution, Juror Number 4.
It seems none of them have experienced this before.
I mean, not that many people get called to jury duty more than once in their lifetime, right?
Not that I know
I
of.
still have never been called.
Same?
Same.
I mean, I'm freaking 30. I guess not that old, but still.
Tick tock. Zach's going downhill from here. He's better
If
be
you-
up there
if you-
soon.
If you don't get sentenced to jury duty before you're 32, your eggs start to dry.
What are you even doing? God, your jury.
I'm sorry for the
eggs.
people that offended. All right then, the summation examination. Defense procedure no practicing lawyer has attempted it for years, is it? Well, just maybe. Might be the opportunity we were looking for to turn this trial around. To turn it about, some might say.
A moment, 2 moments later.
Guilty!
No!
So be it then. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the court hereby calls upon you to state the grounds on which you find the defendant, Magnus McGilded, guilty of this most serious crime.
I'm actually curious if somebody in the chat could look up if this was a thing that you could do in like early 1900s England, because this is like honestly pretty buck wild.
I'm a big fan of this track in particular.
It is really.
There was no one else inside the carriage at the time, so it has to have been him.
I trust the driver. He has an excellent memory, it seems. 4 passengers, with fares totaling 20 pence.
Oh, time to discredit Beppo.
He
Right.
stuck the chappie next to him, just like this. Brazen, I say. Absolutely brazen.
Again, this dude
No,
carrying a
that-
knife with him is wild.
No, that's what happened, not why you believe it happened.
Yeah.
We're asking for the why, not the what, you dipshit.
I have simply typed and collated all the statements made thus far and drawn the logical conclusion.
Okay, so we can't really discredit you right now.
You can trust the guild. Fair fares is our motto. We haven't raised prices above 4 pence in years.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that's really
The
biased.
scoundrel stabbing that poor man on the floor. It beggars belief.
Okay, so
Not what
that's the one,
happened.
that's the one we're gonna discredit first. I'm starting
Yeah,
to wish I hadn't pushed for this now.
I still want to answer that. Juror number 3 just said what happened.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, he stabbed him. Yes, but why do you believe he's guilty? Because he stabbed him.
him. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, if you type in summation examination, you only get things from Ace Attorney.
Oh, okay. Well, it seems like it was made up for this game then. Damn.
It seems to be.
Looks like Ace Attorney is historically canon.
God damn it.
Some of the jurors don't seem to have wonderfully formed arguments, though, do they?
They all seem to be idiots, actually.
Well, let's see what we can do. We need to get these 6 people to change their minds. I'll have to throw everything I can at them and use some very persuasive language. Like fuck.
What do I have to throw at them? My sword? This band?
Just a moment, Mr. Naruhodo.
Misato's book? I can throw that at them.
Sorry, you said this, Wes?
Yeah, I did. I say it again.
Just a moment, Mr. Naruhodo. According to my book, that's not quite how it works.
Do you mean we don't throw things at them? Oh?
But I was so looking forward to it.
I thought I was going to have to thaw their icy minds with some heartwarming rhetoric about the defendant.
That man I've known for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think you could do that.
He offered me 1,000 guineas. Now, would an evil man do that?
Evil
I
people don't
know.
even have that many guinea pigs.
Let's try bribery. Let's give each of the jurors one of our guinea pigs. They'll be too distracted by the cute cuddliness that they'll have to vote not guilty. Unfortunately, once the jurors have decided the defendant is guilty, they're unlikely to heed anything the defense says.
Then, Susato, why did you fucking make me do this? But then...
They've reached their conclusion by their own reasoning, you see. Your pleas will sound like excuses. In fact, it could recoil on you. The more you try to persuade them, the more entrenched they may become.
Hey, that's actually human psychology, y'all.
It is.
Then what on the earth am I supposed to do?
Oh dear. I'm just citing what I've read about British law, Mr. Naruhodo.
I was just studying what I read about British people. Right, I'm sorry. Do you have any idea of how to make this work, then?
Well, from what I can understand, the key to this procedure is using the jurors' own words to make your arguments.
What do you mean?
Well, the 6 members of the jury are randomly selected members of the public. They may appear to present a united front, but the truth is, they fucking hate each other. They're complete strangers who just happen to find themselves here in the courtroom together.
And that's the way to break them down, then, you mean?
Yes. Have you ever watched Battle Royale? Yes, exactly.
Really quick, Wes, because you've played ahead, is the jury the same in every case?
It's not.
That's incredible.
It's different members,
That's
which is
a
insane.
lot of people. Holy shit.
I mean, that's one of the things that I feel I've seen a lot of people saying like, "Oh, Professor Layton really influenced Phoenix Wright after they made the crossover game." And I think that's one big thing is Professor Layton has a lot of characters, and so
Yeah.
I think Phoenix Wright was like, "We want a lot of characters too," and so this game has a fuck ton of characters.
They're like, dang, the first game we only had like 4 or 5 new people every case. Let's add 17.
The second jury does have some people that you've seen already, but they're not the same juror members.
Okay. Damn. Okay, well, you got your work cut out for you then.
Uh-huh.
and see if we can identify any contradictory statements. If we can, we then contrast the statements and pit the corresponding jurors against each other.
I see. So it's contradictions in what two or more jurors say that we're looking for. In a way, then, this is similar to regular cross-examination.
Oh, yes, I suppose you're right.
Slap your face. Slap the face.
Twinkle Blossom shared 30 bits saying, Pridge, going by the standards you know, should the guild member / coworker even be on the jury since he knows a key witness, or is it just if you know the defendant?
So you said no, someone would disqualify him.
Yeah.
So yes, no, you'd absolutely disqualify Juror 5.
Especially, yeah, literally he said several times, like, nah, I trust Beppo. Beppo knows what he's talking about.
I mean, his first statement was like, I can't believe a murder happened to one of my guild coaches.
Yeah.
You could argue quickly wrapping up this case is in his financial interest.
True.
As master of the guild, so no, you would disqualify him based on that.
Would you be able to disqualify Juror 6 because she likes that park so much?
It's looser, but potentially yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Find contradictions in their statements and pit the jurors against one another to break them down. All right. I might be able to pull this off. No, that's not right. Slapper.
Slap.
I have to pull this off. Smack that out on the floor.
Can we start proceedings, Counsel? That reservation is slowly approaching. I would ask you to take the stand for this. I'm expecting a clear and concise rebuttal.
Yes, my lord. Okay, so we pick which two are in opposition of each other?
So basically, you're gonna go to somebody, push pit, and then pick the other person that those two statements don't align.
Okay. So 20 pence, trust the driver, he stuck him just like this. It's this dude and the last lady.
I think it's 3 and 6.
Yeah. So R. Stabbing that man on the floor, stuck him just like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems right to me.
Yep.
Objection.
Those two statements are completely contradictory.
What? Explain, Counsel. Poach taste.
Oh, dearie me. I was only knitting a jumper for my other half.
Wait. That's adorable, first off. Also, your little husband was going to wear this cute little thing? That's adorable. That's adorable.
It's very cute.
What is all this claptrap?
Borderlands?
What does contradictory even mean, I ask you?
Also, I love that he just stabbed his knife into the desk. Like, no big.
I really hope it's like the bit with Yesanosa and he lifts up his hand and the knife is just like stuck through his hand.
Oh shit!
Love this animation.
He's on the prowl.
This animation
now.
is so good.
Ooh. We've heard from more than one witness that they allegedly saw the actual moment when the defendant stabbed the victim. Now, out of curiosity, juror number 3.
What? Can't you see I'm busy here?
This is fucking Excalibur here.
Also, we were stuck in a different spot earlier.
Yeah, it was a different spot. How would you say the defendant stabbed the victim? What sort of motion was it?
Ha! Want to test me, do you? It was like this. Stuck the fellow next to him without even getting up. Just like the prim banker said.
Yes, that was Mr. Fairplay's testimony. Quite true.
Now then, Juror number 6.
Dunk on this man.
Oh, is that me, is it? What can I do for you, young man?
How would you say the defendant stabbed the victim, madam?
Oh, well, dear, as far as I understand it... He stabbed him like this! Ah! Stab! Stab! Die! Blood!
Blood, gore, viscera everywhere.
And then he laughed like this. Ah!
Okay.
So,
It was like this. He stabbed the poor man after he'd collapsed on the floor. The coachman said so.
now don't move. Take a look at these 2 jurors. He stuck the fellow next to him without even getting up.
Damn, they froze really
And-
well.
He stabbed the
Fucking
poor man
stab those.
after he collapsed on the floor.
The old woman actually just passed away, and she's experiencing
She's-
rigor mortis,
oh,
so she's
no way.
she's stuck like that now.
Jesus.
It doesn't set in that fast.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Well, I never. They're stabbing in totally different directions.
What? Bless my stitches. What a muddle.
God, she's adorable. Also, how did no one else realize that they completely misinterpreted this case?
I think we established these are not 6 smart people.
Yeah, that's true. What this tells us is that there's a strong possibility one of the witnesses isn't telling the truth.
Oh. But why? Why the dickens would they lie?
I don't know, you tell me, bruh. I don't know that yet, but what I do know is that if the trial ends at this point, we may never find out. We may never know the real truth. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, can you really let that happen in all good conscience?
Yeah, I think so. Lies, you say? Oh, dearie me. I can't abide people telling lies.
Damn, she flipped
Yeah,
real
we got
fast
one
on
of
that
them.
one, huh?
Oh yeah. Someone butter her because she's waffling.
The scales.
Absolutely.
You liked it. You liked that, Pridge.
I don't do butter on my waffles. It's too hard to spread with all the shape of waffles.
I feel you.
That's fair.
That's why I like pancakes more.
The scales.
I don't believe it.
That's not his voice.
They're like, wait.
I
They
don't
put
believe
five-
it.
It goes the other way?
Wait! Now hear this, my fellow jurors. I warn you, you cannot listen to this man. Look at him in his black suit. He's clearly some devious Eastern sorcerer using magic on all of us.
That's gonna be a
First
racist
off,
alert.
big. Second off, why does everyone accuse us of being magic? Susato said we use magic. Now this guy's saying we're using magic.
Yeah.
I
don't
think
know.
they're confirming that magic is real.
Why are they all accusing us of using magic?
Because
Yeah.
friendship is magic, Pridge.
Hey,
Also, Applebee's does say, Bestie, you're wearing a black suit too. Which, hey, that's fucking right. Juror number 1, this is literally the pot calling the kettle black, all right?
I mean it's juror number 1 suit's not black though.
His suit's like brown, but his hat and his vest are brown. Which actually, honestly, wearing a brown suit coat with a black vest and a black hat, that's a fashion crime. Juror number 1, I'm sending you to jail.
Yeah, fashion jail. You're gone. See you later.
Absolutely get this dude out of here. If I could use magic, do you think I'd really be putting myself through all this?
You all would be dead.
What?
Wow, that
Answer
just
me this,
seems
dark
really
jinx.
racist.
You bring up Pokemon here? On hallowed ground? Huh? Me? Are you a Gen 1er, bro? Can you even name any other
Jinx is
Pokemon?
purple now.
What exactly is the problem? What of it if the two witnesses have slightly different recollections of events?
What of it?
Let's say the Shylock did stab the victim as he was sat next to him on the omnibus. And this young lady and this young dandy saw him do it.
Call him a dandy.
And now let's say the victim collapsed on the floor and then the Shylock stabbed him again. And this old lady saw him do it.
It's called an autopsy report, you nerd.
Well, what's to say it didn't happen like that, hmm?
Who are you calling a dandy, sir? Why, I should take this knife to you.
I can't
Can we
imagine
just
it's
qualify
okay.
Juror 3? He just threatened to kill someone.
Who are you calling old? Why, I should take this needle to you.
Okay, let's just qualify Juror 6. She's also threatening to kill
No, no.
someone.
We don't want to disqualify her. She's voted not guilty. She's cool. The other guy can go.
They're ready to kill each other now. But could the foreman of the jury be right?
No, he literally can't.
Did the two witnesses see two different moments of the same crime? Also, Shadowquill Shit 100-bit saying, can I say that juror number 4 not flinching at the knife stab is kind of badass? Yeah. The fact that
She doesn't
she isn't
care.
afraid that this man is just like almost stabbing her is buck wild.
She gives absolutely zero fucks, and we do respect that in this house.
She's got insane tunnel vision.
She is writing her story right now.
She is writing fanfic right now.
Oh, what fanfic is she writing though?
Who knows?
Tune in next time on Stranger Than Fanfiction and find out.
Oh, can we, by the way, is that the ledger in the far right? Do we examine that yet?
I don't
It
think-
is. Well, we haven't examined it yet. So if you'd like to, we can.
Yeah, let's take a quick sojourn and.
It's completely not looked at issue right now, but I forgot we didn't do that.
You'll learn some stuff.
This
I'm
portfolio must
assuming,
contain.
so else it wouldn't be here.
This portfolio must contain all sorts of secrets of London's gentry.
Oh dear. Do you really think we ought to look inside?
Please don't, Susato, take down me. Well, it's not as though
This
we
is
know.
someone's private diary, after all.
Well, it's not as though we know any of London's gentry personally, is it? Apart from our great detective friend, perhaps.
Oh, you said the secret word.
Actually, I wonder.
I assure you we will not find Mr. Sholmes' name inside.
Well, let's see what we find.
I mean, Sherlock Holmes was notoriously not particularly wealthy.
Yeah. Let's just read the
He
page.
blew it all on shit.
Gosh, it's crammed full of gentlemen's names, isn't it?
Well, I suppose they're probably not all gentlemen at all, are they? After all, not everyone in this country is well off.
Ah! Goodness!
I hate that in my head. I was like, oh, he's saying that, of course, women lend money as well. But no, he just meant that wealthy people, wealthy men particularly. What is it?
Look at this! Do you see the name here?
Bruce Fairplay?
Uh-oh.
Should that mean something to me? It does sound strangely familiar.
Listen, it's been a week our time, but it's been like 20 minutes. It's been like 5 minutes.
The man is
Reno's-
still
come
in
on.
the room.
You can see him.
Bruce Fairplay! The witness testifying at this very moment!
Oh, yes, of course, the banker. Why is his name in there? Oh, he borrowed 20 guineas, did he? And look, the repayment date is fast approaching.
Oh, that's rough. He gets 20, but he has to give back 30. I guess he's got to start breeding those guinea pigs. It's possible that this is just a coincidence, of course, but this could be very useful information.
All right, so Bruce
All right,
Fairplay
well,
is
now we
indicted
have a
by
reason.
this.
Yeah, now we have reason that Bruce is.
I'm assuming
Bruce.
there's nothing else. They're
There's
not gonna
nothing
make
else.
us. Okay, good. I would have
We're
been
not going to
kind of
click
annoyed.
random spots trying to find something. All right, and then our autopsy report. Yeah, it's out of the question. our autopsy report says only one stab wound.
Right. Unfortunately, Mr. Foreman.
What is it, you dark jinx? Come on out with it.
Man, you gotta stop saying that, dog. It's 1915, maybe. What you're suggesting is impossible. It's out of the question.
What are you talking about, man? How can you possibly say that? You do realize that I'm only doing my job. As foreman of the jury, I have a responsibility to steer everyone in the right direction. So, where's your evidence, man? That's what we want to see.
I actually really love this animation for him. It's really
Is it a little-
cute. How tiny his hand is.
I know.
Giant Penguin dropped some facts. For anyone curious, Bruce Fairplay borrowing the equivalent of $105 in 1930. For inflation, $105 is now worth $1,720 today. Okay, Bruce, good play.
He gotta pay good play.
Fair play, sorry. It's better than fair. It's good
rent.
play. Also, Croissant shared 100 bits saying, Ryunosuke, I remember the blood stain on the steak plate from 3 days ago. Ryan, Bruce Fairplay? Man, I never heard of him. Ryan's memory is wild because he's like, I remember all this specific shit, but also couldn't remember the woman with the literal goose hat standing next to him for like several minutes of conversation. This man's, he's got eyes for certain things, and it's not women.
No, I think you've stumbled upon the secret twist of the game, and that's that Ryan can't see geese. It's his genetic disability that he has, and it's gonna play later into a case.
I say the two witnesses saw two different moments of the same crime. If you say that's out of the question, show me some proof.
Okay, dog. Looks like the only way I'm going to convince him is to present him with something he can't dismiss. Some irrefutable hard evidence. As you wish.
What?
I'll give you the proof. If you can handle it. It's out of the question that the two witnesses saw two different moments of the same crime, as proven by... single stab wound in the abdomen. Get absolutely wrecked. This is the victim's autopsy report. According to what's written here, Mr. Mason was stabbed in the abdomen. Only once.
Only once?
It's quite simple. The victim was stabbed precisely one time. Which means these witnesses can't possibly have seen it happen two different times.
All right, I concede defeat.
I did not expect him to give up that easily. Okay.
Oh, well done, Mr. Naruhodo. You did it! If we can manage to change two more jurors' minds, we can force the trial to continue.
Two more. Actually, there is something else that's bothering me about a couple of their assertions.
Then that's where you must strike next.
So I need to pit two more jurors against each other and show there's another contradiction in their assertions.
Exactly. You can do it.
Well, the scales of justice have shifted, but they still weigh heavy on the side of guilt. Counsel, you have the floor again. Continue with your summation
I just have
examination.
to imagine. I just have to imagine Von Zeeks is just balding right now.
He's
just straight
chugging.
balding.
He's chugging from the fucking
His
chalice,
sacred
hallowed
chalice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chalice, that's it.
All right. Let's go through these statements again. There's no one else inside the carriage at the time, so it has to have been him. I trust the driver. He has an excellent memory, it seems. 4 passengers with fares totaling 20 pence. Wait. We've raised our price above 4 pence. Wait, is that contradictory with her saying 20 pence or whatever it was? Because that's stupid.
I mean, she says 4 passengers totaling 20.
yeah.
Oh my
Which-
god, you're right.
That's so
That's not-
stupid. That's so stupid, but okay, sure. Her and this dude.
Math is hard.
Video games, come on. You can do better than that.
I don't play video games to do math.
Those two statements clearly contradict each other.
They do? Explain yourself, counsel.
Judge, have you heard of mathematics?
Witchcraft! You dark sorcerer!
Me? Oh dear, what have I said?
I swear on Silver Blaze's mane and name, I haven't the first idea what you're talking about.
According to the group testimony we've heard so far, there were 4 passengers on the omnibus the night in question. And according to the coachman, Mr. Beppo, he took 20 pence in fares.
Quite right. I have those precise details typed neatly here in front of me.
And juror number 5 also told us the following. The fare for the omnibus is always 4 pence.
That is a fair and convenient single price, just the way London's carriages should be operated.
But that doesn't add up at all. In fact, it leaves a glaring discrepancy at the facts.
Why, man? Why?
4 passengers paying 4 pence each. If you do the multiplication,
Multiplication? He is a sorcerer! It would be 16 pence.
Also, I hate that I just realized that the juror number 5's mustache is a horseshoe. I'm so dumb and I'm so mad about it.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, I only realized at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah.
I didn't mention it because I didn't want to appear dumb.
Yeah,
So
well, I
thanks
did,
for
so.
Thanks for taking that bit for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zach took the fall for you.
Yep. By 4 pence, in fact. Or precisely, 1 person's fare.
One person's fare?
Yes! In other words, on the omnibus that night, it's distinctly possible there was another passenger we've heard nothing about.
Good gracious! This can't be right! The coachmen of the guild are good, honest men, one and all. Trustworthiness is our watchword.
The figures your coachman claims most certainly do not add up. Your watchword, good sir, is a fallacy.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Guildmaster, I think you ought
Oh,
to
please,
consider...
Mr. Guildmaster was my father.
Okay.
Call me Guildmaster.
Okay, Guildy. I think you ought to consider that if this trial were to end now, the news will surely spread all over London. The news that one of your coachmen tried to hide the fact that he lets nefarious characters ride his omnibus. Damn, Ryan is like, yo, Beppo, fuck you, dude. I'm about to blackmail
Oh, he's
your
going
ass.
in on Beppo. Also, Croissant said, "Show your work, Ryan," and that just made me think. Are you using Common Core? You have to show us, Ryan, how you came to your result.
That's not how
Plot
we
it
did it
out
when I went
for
to
us.
school.
Well, here in London, we use Common Core.
God damn it.
All right, then. How do I make it so this miserable trial doesn't end,
Mimup says Ryan didn't use PEMDAS.
Well, according to my book here, you have to do exactly what we say.
You could declare us not guilty.
Wink, wink.
You simply launch a ball of fire onto the innocent side of the set of scales. Wow, this is really ridiculous, isn't it?
No, hold your horses there, coachman. Get it? That's little British humor for you.
Hold your horses, you coaches, horses.
Wait till I get my hands on you, Beppo!
Damn! Juror number 5's threatening Beppo now. Beppo, who literally last episode asked, what does it even mean?
I know.
This is all very irritating.
Begging your pardon, sir. I'm going to do the same.
Math sucks.
Oh shit, we did it!
For the love of Mike! Not you as well!
Who the fuck is Mike?
Who the fuck is Mike?
Fuck is Mike.
I don't know any Mikes that I've ever liked.
Matt doesn't even like anyone
Wait,
named
no,
Mike.
no! Y'all, he just invoked his name!
No.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
You see the
Oh,
fabric of
no.
reality begin to tear.
No, no.
A voice echoes out.
What have you done, Mr. Foreman?
All of a sudden, the gloves from inside the evidence locker just start to shake and rattle.
And out from the fires on the scales, they start crackling and burning even brighter.
The fire
just hear,
turned a dark. The
Did
fire
someone
turned a pure
summon me,
black.
sir?
I like that.
When
me
my
and Pridge-
name is invoked, I am summoned, sir.
I like that me and Pridge were both going for a joke about Pridge's actual first name, but everyone else is like, "Oh no, Mike Meekins, yeah."
A penny can be the difference between a smile and a tear, after all.
What?
I certainly can't put my trust in someone who doesn't follow my exacting standards in financial matters.
Oh, really?
I, for one, think it's only proper that we hear from the witnesses again. Also, fuck off.
Fuck, I did it. Wait. That means 4 jurors are now leading to not guilty? Woo!
We've done it, Mr. Naruhodo! We've won!
Not really.
And he just punches him in the face.
We've won!
Oh, Sato, my nose!
He just looks over at Van Zeeks and just does like the Generation X like pelvic thrust Waluigi move.
Oh yeah, the
Wow.
Giant Penguin has
Explains for the love of
where
Mike.
from the light. Yeah.
It comes around in the early 1880s, likely in reference to Saint Michael, and appears to be a euphemism for the love of God, according to the Oxford English Dictionary. For Pete's sake and for the love of Pete, come along about 25 years later. Interesting.
I wonder if that's talking about Saint Peter then.
Who the fuck was Saint Michael, y'all?
The Archangel?
But that's not a saint. That's an angel.
He's still called Saint Michael Leon. He's still referred to
You gotta
as
be a
Saint-
human to become an angel. You can't be a human and an angel.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how it works. I think.
Listen. I went to Catholic school for 18 years. I should fucking know about angels, all right? They didn't teach me about this in school.
Look, I just started rewatching Evangelion. I should know about angels.
Yeah,
Okay?
okay, fair. You poor bastard.
Look, I haven't seen that show in forever. I'm like, you know, I watched the show when I was way too young to understand it. And even though I know you can't understand it as an adult, I feel like I should watch it again.
I should watch it again, but now Star Wars
Vision.
whatever
Yeah,
Visions is out.
Yeah,
I'll watch that.
I do gotta snag
And it
someone's
looks
Disney
so
Plus password so I
good.
can watch that.
Hey,
That's not
folks,
about Ace Attorney.
this is our regular weeb chat in the middle of this episode.
Look, someone made an angel reference, and I literally just started watching Evangelion. I'm
Yeah,
taking that
That's
avenue.
fair.
Hell yeah.
What are you playing at, you dandy fool?
Shut your trap, sir! No one deceives me!
I read that as no one deserves me, and I was like, good for you, juror number 3.
No,
No one deserves me!
Or he's just a shitty person that no one is bad enough to deserve to have to deal with him.
But we had a consensus.
I said shut your trap! I know a liar when I see one. And if the chap ever dares to cross the threshold of my shop,
Oh, get ready for this.
What?
I'll
Oh,
take
God!
this razor-sharp blade and shave every last hair off his head.
So this man's a killer, right?
Oh God!
Oh yeah, he's totally the
Oh.
real he's the real murderer.
This
Oh,
is a
God,
killer.
の刃でやけどするねそれあれ舐めちゃった
He's actually doing the creepy knife flick thing.
Nobody actually licks a knife.
If
Also-
you lick a knife like that, you have killed a man.
Also, they animated so much of this knife licking
Yes.
animation.
Yes.
Way
Like,
too much. Way too much.
Way too much.
look at how he kind of like flicks his tongue when
Yep.
he does it at the very
I
end.
don't want to. I don't. Oh
Lit-
God. Oh.
This is so wrong.
Why? Why did they do that?
Also, yeah, so Mac Cheese one pointed out, why is he looking around like that? He's totally flexing. He's like, ladies and gentle. No, he's like,
He's doing.
boys.
He's doing the
fellas.
He's doing the
y'all
moment
see
from,
this?
from JoJo Part 3 where Kakyoin is hypnotized and he's licking the cherry. He's going.
Little.
What the fuck? Also, Temikoti said, "Bitch, you gotta get the peanut butter and shit off it." No, you don't. It's a knife. If it's a butter knife, I can somewhat sympathize. Not this knife. This is a
Yeah, you can't really-
switchblade.
It's pretty hard to cut yourself with a butter knife.
It moves to the next frame, and his mouth is just covered in blood
God.
because he's been scraping a knife on
he
it
doesn't
for this
speak for
long.
the rest of the case because his tongue has been cut off.
Just
guys
it's falling
wanna
on
know-
the juror stand.
Do you guys want to know how I got these scars? I wouldn't stop fucking licking a knife.
My father.
They
made
just
peanut
taste
butter and
so
jelly
damn
sandwiches.
good.
With steak knives.
I love the taste of stainless steel.
Please tell me he's a barber. Even still, it's
Yeah.
not
No,
acceptable.
please don't tell me he's a barber. Brit
This
does not
is-
have a good reputation with
You
dangerous
can't-
barbers.
You can't tell me this isn't a Sweeney Todd reference. I didn't think they do it in this game, but you can't tell me it's not.
Reese's Puffs, peanut butter knife flavor.
I was like, where are you going with this, Wes?
I was so confused for that.
Yep.
Well-
Also, Too Shy Boy says racist pups? No, Reese's
Ra-
pups.
I mean, that's what the British are eating
Oh my god.
in this game.
God damn it. Also, Dark Angel chat on a bit saying Juror number 3 is the ancestor of Joe Dark. Confirmed. Yeah, maybe after that. God damn.
Well, in a quite remarkable turn of events, the defendant's summation examination has flipped the balance of the scales of justice. The jurors now stand at 2 for guilty and 4 for not guilty. Accordingly, there is no longer a large enough majority among the jury for me to adjudicate. And the trial must continue!
Hey Van Zeeks. Get fucked, dog.
Oh wait, he's about to be real mad at you.
I hereby ask the defense, prosecution, and witnesses to return to their places. Places, please! 5 to places!
Thank you, Places.
And I call upon all of you to continue to pursue the truth.
Oh no. Well, shit, I accidentally.
Oh shit, well we gotta watch this animation because it's gonna be bad. You ready?
Smell it, smell it.
What do you get on the nose?
Oh!
Oh.
Anime.
I love it. I love it so much.
God damn.
Having savored the rich aroma of the carmine contents of this hallowed chalice,
Van Zeeks, get the fuck out of here, dog.
it may seem crass to crush it to dust. Pray, forgive the discourtesy.
Lord Van Zeeks!
Is it cold in here? Is it just me?
Is it cold in here, or is he just happy to see me? As your antiquated term no doubt says, the prosecution may not speak during a summation examination.
Oh, thank God. Can we do another one of those?
So I honored a deathly silence and listened to the charade. It seems I overestimated the intelligence of the jury.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, no matter. There is nothing so hard to prove as a self-evident truth, it would seem. No. And why else would we grace the courtroom with our presence after all? So,
Zoom
let
in-
us proceed
zoom
to
in
the
for-
next round of battle.
Yeah, slow zoom.